That's where the acronym ARC came from, is from the Association for Retarded Children. Eventually, the name changed to the Association for Retarded Citizens, realizing that we were helping more than just children. And at a certain point, the word retardation became kind of derogatory and not really suitable, and it didn't feel comfortable for many of us to continue using that name. So we went ahead and we still kept the name ARC, but we added "the" to it, and then hence that's where we're at. We're the ARC. We're not an acronym. We are advocates for people with developmental disabilities. Part of the mission of the ARC is for people with developmental disabilities to be included in our society just like anybody else. Primarily, we serve people who have the cognitive disability. And that could mean somebody with Down syndrome, autism, spina bifida, epilepsy. There's really a huge range of disabilities that people can have that are considered to be developmental disabilities. Transition House is a 5-bedroom house, and it has the capacity to serve 4 people with developmental disabilities, and the 5th room is set aside for a live-in care assistant. We've had a high percentage of people live at Transition House. They come from their family home. They learn the skills they need to the point where they're able to live in their own apartment.
It's great. I love these guys, and it's really rewarding to watch them grow and learn.
I'm trying to learn to take care of myself so I can get my own apartment. And she's trying to get me to cook. I'm still working on it.
Not only knowing how to care for yourself, your hygiene, and cook and clean, but also how to socialize. What makes this house unique is that we are not licensed by the state. That allows us a lot of flexibility that, for instance, a group home or a foster home doesn't have. And it allows for a lot more independence and growth. I remember the first day I saw Daniel here at the house, and he was pacing back and forth, and he couldn't wait to leave, and he didn't really want to say anything.
It took a while to get acclimated to the place.
We kind of put a 2-year thing on it, but it's, it's flexible. A lot of these guys just didn't have the training before they came in here.
I can do it on my own, and so I just want to do it. I'm ready for it.
Knowing what type of situation he was in, and I saw the anger and the fear.
I was just scared.
What about now?
No. I'm not scared now.
All of them are very good about taking care of their own wash, their own personal things. They've all pretty much gotten that down on their own without my having to say anything.
How about clean some of the different rooms when they need it?
It's not like they're here to entertain you. They're here to teach you and kind of take care of you.
It's just this feeling of, my gosh, we're making a big difference. The Ken Wenderly Memorial Fund was originally started in 1991 when Ken Wenderly, an active supporter of the ARC, he passed away, and many people donated money directly to the ARC, and they wanted it to go to direct service to help people with developmental disabilities and their families. So it's kind of a safety net for families who are in situations where they are about to be evicted from their home because they don't have enough money for rent.
They actually gave $300 towards my rent, which that was all I needed. I have Brown-Séquard syndrome. It's a rare spinal cord disease. I had never been late on rent.
We've helped people who have a notice for their power to be shut off. And also what's wonderful about it is the flexibility. We have helped people even with car insurance, with getting new tires for their car. We've helped them in emergency caregiver settings.
I just really appreciate that program. They really helped me a lot.
Treasures 2 thrift store has been in the Valley for over 30 years. It's been at this location for over 20, and so now we've turned into kind of a hip little thrift store boutique.
And we really get a wonderful quality of donations. People take a lot of pride in what they donate here because they know what it supports and what it represents. Particular items that we feel don't just completely meet the quality of our store, we don't just throw them away. We actually bag them up and they go to the mission. They go to individuals in our community that need clothing and don't have the funds. I really enjoy making the store look really presentable. They walk in and it's used items, but they walk in and they say, oh, this store really looks nice. These clothes are beautiful.
You can get some really cool stuff. Calvin Klein, Lee jeans, stuff like that. Gives me an opportunity to get stuff for a really reasonable price, and the money goes to a great cause. I love the ARC.
The Experience Works program is a program for seniors age 55 and older. It's a federally funded program that enables these people to get back on their feet and establish some skills they can utilize to go ahead and find a more permanent job somewhere in the Valley.
This is like a training program for me. I keep the store clean, I run the cash register to make the sales, open up and close up. The plans are to get a little experience here and learn how to do these things so that I'm able to go out and get a regular full-time permanent employment. Fortunately, because of this program, there are now more jobs that I'm more qualified for. Very good program, very good people.
In 1993, the ARC saw the need for respite. And what respite is, it's short-term relief from the ongoing demands of caring for a loved one with special needs.
Okay, Dottie, what would you like to have me bring you?
The state of Oregon, actually, they also saw the need for respite. And so they started an initiative that became a House bill that eventually brought money to different counties. We found this would be a great opportunity to actually broaden our horizons and help more people. And so that's when we took on the Lifespan Respite Network program in '99.
Respite takes on many forms. It can be a couple of hours a day so the family caregiver can get out, go grocery shopping. It's very important for that family caregiver to have time alone to take care of themselves. There are choices of different kinds of respite opportunities out of the home here in Jackson County.
We have some wonderful community partners, and the Rogue Valley YMCA has been a partner for our kids club. It is a way for parents to get a break on Saturday afternoon and the kids to have some social interaction with other kids.
Oh, I could go grocery shopping without, having to worry about my son possibly having a meltdown at the grocery store. It's just been a godsend.
It's a necessary component, for me to get some peace of mind because I have her 24/7. She doesn't fit in with the mainstream. So when I pick her up, she's happy and she talks about what she did. Basically, I can't afford respite, but this program is very reasonable, and they do provide the option of trading time, whether it be trading time to come here and help out, to pay for the service, or to help out with other events.
That gives the senior a chance to engage and interact with other seniors while their family caregiver is out taking care of themselves.
Tom has Alzheimer's, and he is getting fairly far advanced. It's difficult, there's no getting around it. And this kind of a respite is so valuable for me because I just don't have any time to myself. He really enjoys coming here.
Well, the nice thing is when they drop their family member off, number one, they know it's a safe place, that their family member is going to have a good time, so then they in turn can relax. They don't have to worry about their family member. They know that they can go off and spend the time doing things that help them to recharge to take care of errands, a business that they can get done quickly by themselves. It's an opportunity to be alone in many cases where they can just take care of regenerating their own batteries.
Wait a minute, Richard.
Why?
Count those numbers again.
6. That's 5, see? And the other 1 doesn't count.
All right. Okay, time out. Time out. Rotate. Everybody move one place to the right. By giving that family a break, by giving that family a chance to take a breath, then that's what community is all about, is supporting our families here in Jackson County.
We write grants. We've received money from the city, from the county. United Way is a great supporter of the ARC. We also are supported by individuals and businesses, and really that's where we need the most help, is individuals who have a passion, have a commitment to helping people with disabilities.
I think it's more, initially you're wanting to give to something, to some other people, but I think the reward comes back to you in such a way that you can't even explain.
When you become a member of the local ARC, you're also a member of the ARC of Oregon as well as the ARC of the United States. In 1976 is when the Individuals with Disability Education Act was passed, and that wouldn't have been passed if people who were affiliated with the ARC didn't go lobby Congress and push and push and push for the needs of people with developmental disabilities. So that's what we're about. We're about seeing the gaps that need to be filled for people with developmental disabilities, because they're huge and it's never ending.